Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Prince Obiefule and this is Igbo Made Easy. Ndewono, Igbo ndemwem na ndemwe. Aha bụ Maazị Prince. Ihe nọ n'ime Igbo a bụ Igbo Made Easy. Igbo emere mfe. So today I just want to teach you the words for Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all the other things happening in between, like New Year's Eve, and then the name of the weather that we have in Igbo during this time of the season, the Hamatan, we call it in English, but in Igbo we call it Ụgụrụ, and other things like what the heck we call Christmas itself in Igbo, and all those other things I'm going to be sharing with you. So with no further ado, let's get right into the class. So since I've already started talking about the Hamatan, Ụgụrụ, I'll just tell you what it's called. It's called Ụgụrụ. Ụgụrụ. The Hamatan is a very special season that is unique to West Africa because we don't have the snow and we don't have winter. So what we have is this dry, blistering, cold wind that is very cold. So we all wear our winter jackets and all that. Though we don't have winter, we don't have the snow, but it's as cold, almost as cold as the snow. And then we have all these dry air. You know, you have to cover your nose and all of that. It's a very special season, and where it starts to show is the mouth. You know, it dries up your lips and breaks it, and you can even start bleeding from your lips and all that. So there's a lot we have to do to take care of ourselves. And we have one naughty greeting that we say. Although we say it in English, there's no need translating it to Igbo. We say it in English. It's unique to the Igbos, is unique to us, so just say it in English. Now, the greeting is for the special season. When the season starts to come, which is during the Christmas period, you would have greetings like Happy Ụgụrụ, and then the person you greeted would respond to you, I wish you Mbawano. Ụgụrụ, like I explained, is the special Hamatan season. And what is Mbawano? Mbawano is the breakage of the mouth, this blistering of your lips. That's what is Mbawano, you know. So when you say Happy Ụgụrụ, how can you wish me a happy Hamatan? So you wish me a happy you tell me a happy Hamatan, and I wish you blisters on your mouth. It's just a way it's a joke. It's just a naughty joke we make about the Hamatan. And the Hamatan season is called Ụgụrụ. Ụgụrụ. So when you call people at home, or when you come home, if you're coming home, you have to prepare for it. If you've never been home before, you just got married, you've never been to Nigeria, you've never been to Igbo before, you have to prepare for it. It's a very special season. It's not like what you have over there. What you have there, you have some humidity. Here there's no humidity. It's just dry, blistering, and pinchy, and I don't know how to describe it. It's terrible. It's a very terrible season, sort of, and all that. But it just happens in the morning. By afternoon we are good, then in the night it comes back, we're all good. So that is Ụgụrụ for you, the special season of the West African, you know. So that is it. Now, what about the other thing I wanted to share with you? The name for New Year's Eve in Igbo. Now I call it New Year's Eve, but it's literally anything that is any activity you do crossing over from one year into another. We call it Ichu Afo. Ichu Afo. Ichu Afo. It is not New Year's Eve per se, but it is the activity that is done in that time, in that New Year's Eve, in that moment when you're counting 10, 9, blah 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 to 1. Happy New Year! Whether you were having a party, or you were having a vigil, or you were in a church, or you were in a club, or you were at home, whatever it is you are doing, that activity, how you spend that time, the active, if you're actively spending that time, because some people just sleep and just wake up the next year, you know, they don't give a hoot about 1 year. It's just like one day and another, you know. Some esteem some days more, some don't esteem it, and which is all fine. But then that activity that we do, any activity that is done crossing over from one year to another, is called Ichu Afo. Ichu Afo. Afo means year. We've seen this many times in our videos previously. And Ichu means to chase, to drive away. I'll just call it to chase, because when a guy is chasing a woman, like trying to woo her, we say he's chasing the lady. That chase is called ichu. And how would you say chasing a woman? To chase a woman, we call it ichu wanyi. Ichu wanyi. Wanyi is woman. So if you say ichu wanyi, it is chasing a woman, pursuing a woman, trying to woo a woman. Ichu nwoke is going after a man, pursuing a man, trying to seduce a man or trying to woo a man. That is ichu nwoke when it's done by a woman, and ichu wanyi when it's done by a man. And then we have ichu afọ. Ichu afọ in this context doesn't mean wooing the new year, No, it means driving away the old year, pursuing the old year away, and welcoming in the new year. So ichu can mean to chase. If I chase you out of my house, I've pursued you, actualamgi, that is how we say it. And if I fire you from work, I'm your boss, and I fire you, I give you a quit notice, and I fired you, and all that, a sack letter. Actualamgi, no, it is ichu to chase, to fire, to pursue, to woo, and all of that. We may look at ichu later, but that is just to give you a good grasp, an idea of when we say ichu afọ, to drive the old year away and bring in the new year. So all activities, whether you are clubbing or you're having a vigil, whatever you are doing within that time period is called ichu, and that is how we say the New Year's Eve and the activities relating to the New Year's Eve. So you can say something like Anamaga ichu afọ. I am going to New Year's Eve events, whatever the event is, It can be a service, it can be a vigil, like I said. So that is New Year's Eve. Now, what the heck is the word for Christmas in Igbo? Every language expresses the culture of the people that speak it. Now, Igbo never had anything like Christmas, and some of these words are pretentious at best. What you have for the name of Christmas is the localized version. When people started saying Christmas, the mispronunciation, the mistakes they made in pronouncing the Christmas, how it sounded in their mouth, became the name of Christmas in Igbo. So someone wanted to say Christmas, and he or she ended up saying Ekeresimesi. So by the time they were saying Ekeresimesi, maybe some 100 years ago, or whenever the white people came to Nigeria the first time and they brought Christmas, and people were saying Ekeresimesi, instead of saying Christmas because they couldn't pronounce it. The challenges you're having trying to pronounce some Igbo words were the challenges they were having trying to pronounce some English words. So they couldn't say Christmas, just like you couldn't say Abwanwe. If I told you to say Abwanwe, you would say Bobo. So they wanted to say Christmas, and they ended up saying Ekeresimesi. And Ekeresimesi became the name for Christmas in Igbo. How would you say Happy Merry Christmas? Merry is represented by the word Angoli. So we have one word for greetings, whether it is birthday, whether it is New Year, whether it is Christmas. When it is like the Spanish would have Felix, in Igbo we'll have Angoli. So Merry Christmas would be Angoli Ekeresimesi. And Happy New Year. And before I get to Happy New Year, I have to break it down to you. Year is afọ, right? New is ọhụrụ. If we wanted to say New Year, we would not say ọhụrụ afọ. No. We don't speak English in Igbo, and that is why most people trying to speak Igbo get some challenges and difficulties, because you're trying to translate Igbo with English, or English to Igbo. No, it doesn't work that way. Igbo is a language by itself. Igbo was not written with English. Igbo was not written from English. So you can't understand Igbo with English mindset, English thinking. You have to think in Igbo. In Igbo, new comes after the noun that it is qualifying, and that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know who wrote English. They made a mistake, those guys. So it shouldn't be new year. It should be year new. That's how it should be. Argue with Mark Zuckerberg or whoever. Argue with Oxford Dictionary. But in my dictionary, in my Igbopedia, it is afọ ọhụrụ, year new. And you must think that way with all your adjectives. When you are joining your adjectives together, think that way. If you want to say my father, you have to think father mine. When you want to say this house, you have to think house this. That is how Igbo works. The noun always comes first before whatever is qualifying it or whatever is giving more meaning to it. Whatever it is that gives more meaning to it, that qualifies it, that defines it, comes after the word trying to be defined. So when you think that way, you'd find that afọ ọhụrụ, year new, means new year in English. In Igbo we call it year new, afọ ọhụrụ. So how do you say happy new year? I told you the word for happy, merry, and all those happy things for birthday and everything is annually. So you just know the word for new year. New year is afọ ọhụrụ, and you just add annually afọ ọhụrụ. Annually afọ ọhụrụ, and that is happy new year. So how do you say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year? Annually Christmas na annually afọ ọhụrụ. That is Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. But in Igbo, we don't say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and just stop it there. That's weird. English is weird. We don't do that. We say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Or we say Merry Christmas to you. Or Happy New Year to you. You know, and the way we say our to you is Happy Christmas. May the joy of Christmas be with you. So annually a Christmas. The merriment, the joy of Christmas be with you. Annually a Christmas. Dere gi be with you. Dere gi be with you. So annually a Christmas. Dere gi. The joy, the merriment, the happiness of Christmas be with you. Annually afọ ọhụrụ dere gi. Just like when you come and you tell someone, may peace be unto you. So may the joys of Christmas be unto you. May the happiness of New Year be unto you. That is how we say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Annually a Christmas dere gi. Annually afọ ọhụrụ dere gi. Annually a Christmas na annually afọ ọhụrụ dere gi. I would say it slow because I know you want to get the words and be able to enunciate it, so I'm going to say it slow this time around. Annually ekeresimesi dere gi. Annually ekeresimesi dere gi. What about New Year? Annually afọ ọhụrụ dere gi. Annually afọ ọhụrụ dere gi. Annually afọ ọhụrụ dere gi. Annually Christmas dere gi. And that is how you say Merry Christmas, and that's how you say Happy New Year. And if you want to say the both of them together, you'd say annually a Christmas na annually afọ ọhụrụ dere gi. So that is your vocabulary for saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to somebody. You tell me a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And on this note, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to every one of you watching this channel. And like I've said in my previous video, thank you for staying with me in 2020. 2021 is going to be better. I'm putting something together because the best way to learn Igbo is to hear native speakers say it. Now, I've done audio presentations with just me saying things, but now I'm doing a video presentation with more native speakers saying things for you. So they're gonna go through those words and you're gonna hear it from 1,000 more native speaking tongues. Not 1,000 more, maybe a few 10 more native speaking tongues. Until the next time, my name is Prince Obiefule. Somebody said she spelled my name slowly. Prince Obiefule. Dalu.